Hello YouTube land and welcome to another edition of Check It Out. In today's video I'm doing yet another vacuum review and kind of personal opinion on these vacuums. My family still has not found the solution we're looking for. We do feel like we're getting closer though. So I'm going to talk about these three vacuums today. The Neato botvac Connected, which we got at Bed Bath & Beyond. And that was, they showed for like $700. We got it for about $550. They had it on sale for $50 off. And then if you know Bed Bath & Beyond, look in the newspaper, in your mail, and also look in magazines. My wife's telling me that they have 20% off coupons all the time. She even thinks you can go to the store to get the 20% off coupon. So the next two are at Costco. The middle one is the Shark powered lift away speed. And that guy was about $120. Again, I think Costco was running a deal on it. The normal price might be like $140 or $150. And the final one on the right is also Costco. That's the Shark Navigator professional level lift away. And that guy was more expensive, somewhere in the ballpark of $200 at Costco. And maybe even been like $220. I think we got it for $200. Again, I think it was on some kind of a deal. So we have two kids, we have two dogs, and we're trying to keep our house, you know, we're not neat freaks, but we're just trying to keep it decent is all we're going for. So about 7 months ago, we went and got the Neato botvac Connected. This is actually our second one right here. The first one had a few problems. The good part about Neato is that when you contact them, there's no fuss, there's no muss, they don't play any games. And they gave us the parts that we needed. That didn't work out, so they ended up swapping it out and giving us a new one. New one seems to work pretty well. So, pros and cons of the botvac Neato. By the way, we started with a Roomba before we got the Neato, and we ended up upgrading from Costco's Roomba 805, I believe it was, into the Neato. So check out the other videos we have, and you'll understand why we upgraded to this Neato. We like it. I can't say that we love it. The Neato does a wonderful job of cleaning your house if your house is halfway clean. It does not do a great job if your house has kind of gotten past a reasonable level. So with two dogs, two kids, if we don't vacuum, you know, and it's been a week or a week and a half, then it's too much for the Neato. What will happen is that it will fill up with dirt 2 or 3 times by the time it's done with our house, and it just doesn't make sense. It's really not getting as much of it as we want it to get. But if it's just kind of surface level dust and dirt, that thing does great. You could run it every day if you wanted to. But we found that it's kind of a pain in the neck to run every day because with the kids and the dogs, you have to clean up the house. If you're going to run it and go off to work or whatever, the house has to be cleaned up and pretty well cleaned up. So if it finds like a sock underneath the couch, or a little toy underneath the couch or whatever while it's doing its thorough cleaning, that'll jam it, it'll stop it. And for us, about 60% of the time, it was stopping before we got home, and we'd have to go find the Neato and figure out, you know, what was in the way and kind of learn as we went. But again, we like it, we don't love it, and part of the reason that we went back to more of a traditional upright vacuum is that it also doesn't do quite as much of a deep cleaning. So again, if your house just has that surface dirt, the botvacs, the 805 I thought did a reasonably good job too. The Neato does basically the same job, a little bit different format. Again, watch that video. So then we bought the Shark powered lift away and thought that would be a nice one to have when we, you know, once every 2 weeks when we want to get a little bit more of a cleaning, a little bit deeper of a cleaning. And our frustration with this guy was, if you look at the front, so it's skinny. For whatever reason, it's 10 inches across in the front, where its big brother, if you will, over here is 12 inches across. So immediately when I was vacuuming with this, I felt like it was going to take an eternity. And it just wasn't what we were looking for. So we weren't a big fan of that one. That one is going to go back to Costco. So we went and bought the big brother. So this is the professional level Shark Navigator again from Costco, almost twice the money. And we're liking this one more. So again, it's got that bigger head on it, if that's the right word for that piece. And it's got a big area to collect all that dirt. You can see that dirt in there. That's, embarrassingly enough, that is one time of vacuuming our house. Just did it today. And again, kids and dogs, and wow, it's a lot of stuff in there. That amount of dust and dirt would have probably filled up the Neato I'm gonna say at least twice and maybe 3 times we would have had to gone and empty it and go back and do its thing. So here's where we're at. Shark Navigator, we like it. Again, we don't love it either. It's very hard to push for some reason. I don't get it. I don't know why, but it seems to clean like crazy. Like when we were done vacuuming in the room, the carpet just looked clean, and we felt like it was really picking up a lot. So one more little flaw that we found in it, that maybe it's because we've just used it a couple times, is that if you stop the vacuum, it has a red light that comes on and it will shut down the spinning parts on the vacuum. And to restart it, you actually have to power it off and then power it back on to get those, to kind of reset it or reboot it. So it's kind of a pain in the neck, and I think that we'll probably get used to it as we go here, and just, you know, that you don't stop it on the carpet or else it's going to have that problem. Our carpet's a little bit longer, and maybe that's part of the reason, is some of the rugs we have are a little bit longer. But overall, I'd say that one is a 8.5 out of 10 for us. It's probably going to be a keeper. $200 seems to do a good job. That will be the one we use every like 3 weeks to really get a deep cleaning. And like I said, the middle one is going back to Costco. And the Neato, we're going to keep it. Honestly, it's the technology is so fun. When we first got it, I thought this is like such a miracle. Oh, we got a vacuum bandit. Thank you, Taylor. Can you give us just a minute, please? Thanks, Taylor. Thank you. Raphael, or whichever Ninja Turtle you are. Thanks, Taylor.
I'm the purple Ninja Turtle.
Purple Ninja Turtle. So if you're wondering why we need these vacuums, there you go. There's Miss Dirty herself. So again, well, I hope that helps you out. And again, I have 2 other vacuum videos on my page, on my YouTube account. So check out those videos, and you can kind of see the progress we've made in trying to find the best solution we can to keep our house nice and neat. There's the other dirt devil over there. Hi, Ben. Hey. So again, I think I was wrapping up on how the Neato technology and these botvacs are so cool, and they're really, really awesome. If you're like a couple that doesn't have kids yet, or a small house doesn't have kids yet, it's not too dirty, boy, that thing is amazing. But if you have kids and kind of toys around and a few things here and there, and you're not willing to kind of clean it up every morning, it's kind of a pain in the neck. So again, we're going to keep it. We like it enough that we're going to keep it, but are we in love with it? No, not really. Hey, if you like this video, please check out my other videos, subscribe to this channel, and hit that like button for me. If you didn't like the video, or you just want to say something about it and have me give any additional information about these vacuums, please leave a comment, and I promise you, I'll get back. Let's call it 48 hours. I promise I'll get back to your comments. Thanks so much. Have a great day.